innocent people falsely. I curse all of you this day on this day, 25th December 2021. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, all of you, those people that are rose up today to accuse innocent people falsely, we are the people who sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and turned around to accuse innocent people falsely, and turned around to attack DOS falsely, and turned around to attack, to destroy what we have labored, sacrificed everything to do. And all of you, Evangelist Njoku Ngozi or whoever you are, from today, you are, your family, you are cursed forever. In the next 2 weeks, from this night, you go to bed, you are going to be having nightmares, nightmares upon nightmares, nightmares upon nightmares. Opening your dirty mouth to accuse somebody like me is mad. The last grandson is a mad in the whole of Igbo land. My grandfather lived as a deity. Today, I carry a pure blood lineage that we hate lies, we hate evil, right from childhood till today. You curse us, you go down. We curse nobody. But if you dare curse us and accuse us of what we do not do, I pang arusi, and that arusi, it will work on you. Today, I pang arusi of my forefathers, I pang arusi of Igbo land, I pang arusi of Biafrans, I pang arusi of the spirit of Biafrans that have died in this struggle. And you people think you can come on social media to write rubbish to attack innocent people. It will never be well with any of you from today onwards. He said. Watch naked. Let's get back to business. Now, here in my phone, I will also I might put the sound, the audio, so you people listen. Our brother, Mazi Chika Austin, that we are attacked by Nelly Ofebu and their gang. I have evidence. Watch naked, you have that thing also. Maybe you play it for them to hear the people with Rabbi Charles, how they planned to hijack Radio Biafra. Then you ask yourself, why are these people doing this?
I will play it. We have Mazi. Remember that today is what they call Christmas. We don't celebrate Christmas, but that is what we are celebrating here. This is our Christmas. We have time, Mazi. I will play it.
Good. Now, let me take you people back, because some of our people, they jump into the struggle. They tell you, oh, hey, it's spiritual. But you ask them, what have you been able to do in the spiritual realm? People like us, we don't come out to talk. We don't come out to say a word. Anytime you see we come out and make pronouncement and say things, we will leave it there. It will be confused. Even some of you will be confused. But when you run around and run after running around, you will arrive at that conclusion of that thing. We say the spirit man in me, I will weigh you spiritually. Our leader does the same thing. Something serious he wants to discuss with this months and months and months. And our leader is aware. He knows that there is something that is coming. Some of us that are gatekeepers, we know something is coming. But when is it going to come? Who are the people to come and destroy IPO? All those things. That is in few weeks' time, things are going to happen. He said it. Now, those people that are asking who sold our leader, the people who Nelly Ofebu, Simon Ekpa, Ejase, there are most that we are expelled from IPOB. When they get information, the solicitor get information and give to DOS, there is what you call classified information. The reason why they are doing it is because there are things they will say. You see that idiot, wherever they are, the Afghans will hunt them down, hack them down, and go to jail. But are controlling the whole thing, you know, in a very nice professional manner. Oliver never trusted Madam Ibo, Rabbi Tal. You can come on Radio Biafra and say, oh, listen to this one. Oh, listen to this one. This is my misery. But in times of trust, our leader never trusted them, not for one single minute. For your information, our leader has no permanent enemy and no permanent friend in this struggle. Neither any of you. You should learn how to do what? Don't have any permanent friend, no permanent enemy. We are in freedom fighting. If somebody tries to sabotage you, get rid of that person and continue fighting. Keep moving forward. You know, it's like a Nelly or Faye with them, deceive him. No, you got it wrong. Right from day one, Simon Ekpa has always been looking for a way to hurt Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and destroy IPOB. That was his intention from day one. All those exposition he was doing was to water the ground, to give you people impression, false impression that he's against Nigerian government, that he's against all those politicians. Are they new? Whatever he has said there, all of you here now, you have said whatever he's saying on his program about Nigerian government, you know, being evil and this and that. All of you, you have been saying it for years and years and years and years. It's the work all of you did that brought IPOB to where it is today. Now they have planned and kidnapped our leader in Kenya and kept him in a place. The whole DOS. DOS is almost 200, people, the governing body of IPOB. They are scattered over the world, going about the private, business, barristers, some are doctors, some are, health professional, they have things they are doing. They are not beggars. And no member of DOS is being paid. Like they peddle all those lies to feed those idiots that are listening to them. Not a member, not a single member of DOS that is paid. Not one. Rather, they bring money from their own pocket to support, to keep working hard, to make sure they move this agitation forward. Anybody that is coming to tell you, oh, DOS, they are paid, they've sold our leader, this and that, those are the people who sold our leader. Those Nelly Ofebu, Simon Ekpa, Madam Oyibo, Rabbi Charles, all these moles, they formed a gang to hide everything. When they kidnapped our leader, they had a blueprint, a master blueprint. They wrote down how they are going to make their move sequentially. What was the first thing they did? To move all the money from Europe to them. That account, they are claiming, oh, because Onyendu gave order, the account was approved by Onyendu. Because it was a fraudulent account. They forced Nnamdi Kanu's signature without his knowledge to open. When our leader found out, he gave order that that account should be shut. That Umweri account. Now they are using it to scam our people. When our leader has already given order, given information that these are the moles, these are the people who betrayed him in Kenya. Because Madam Oyibo was supposed to be in a meeting with our leader. That same day our leader got kidnapped. She was not in that meeting.
Of course, she was not. She was not there. She was not there. Nowhere to be found.
Nowhere to be found. So what was she doing? All of a sudden, our leader disappeared. Kept in a place. Ask yourself, 5 days, they will come to you. Oh, if you guys know what they are doing, why should our leader be heard in Kenya and they didn't know anything for 8 days? You ask them. DOS, Kanunta, lives in Germany. He's like me. I have family members that are scattered all over the world. I call them in the morning. Oh, how are you? Fine. These and that. I also going to, somewhere. These are, you say, okay, fine. Everything okay. Yeah. I go my own way. I'm not calling them every minute to know where they are. No. So people were confused. They don't even know where our leader was. Within 5 days, all of you had the voice of Nelly Ofebu calling China Samoru for them to destroy DOS. That Elohim from Abangwa, like our brother Methuselah, gave her that name. That she's Elohim told her that DOS, there is demons, that we have to destroy it, move into a different command, maybe call it ESN command or something, and bring in Simon Ekpa, to take over. The 5th day. So if anybody is telling you, oh, Simon Ekpa was doing a good job and they gifted him this and that, then ask yourself, why did Simon Ekpa refuse to take oath? And he said our leader's name should be removed. Why? No, why? You people, you hear
that
personal life and back again. Because you cannot be the master, a disciple of your master, while you disobey the command of your master. Who they deceive who for inside this matter? Every day for the past how many days you say we don't discuss about Biafra restoration, we don't discuss about Biafra restoration. But the past 5 months, one could not feel like time on experiment. He never discussed anything. If they are exposing DOS, we are exposing the leadership, we call it DOS criminal, calling it everybody who have come to attack Biafra, IPOB, we will always fight them to a standstill. Well, now want to make time on exceptional because our leader not there. Because majority of our service freedom fighter, but what proof to understand Biafra struggle not be ordinary, they spiritual, and there are people who are genuinely possessed with the spirit of Biafra. And those of us who know what it means and the method and how saboteur operate, we are going to fight to restore, to sustain this struggle. Because one thing is for our leader to be released, another thing for him to come outside, to come and mix structure, to come and meet this struggle again. Now, let me use that to write it on the Biafran child. He made a post yesterday trying to tell Biafran, say, we are looking for 100 men. Because I don't tell him a time without number. I say, this guy, they try to use every fashion and method of IPOB. You know, they come on opposite of it. He used one phrase yesterday for his write-up. He said, one thing is for our leader to be marginally coming to be released. Another thing for him to come outside to come and meet 100 men. In other words, when they use this phrase, say, our supreme leader can be released today. But when he released, there's no struggle for him to fall back to. There's no IPOB for him to fall back to. What will be left for us? So in another comment now say the own mission now to gather 100 men wait for our supreme leader when he come out for his IPOB. The Alpha when I wake up when I'm reading the reality. These men when they see for you, almost 6 men when they see for you. These are noble family men who have better, we get life. These are not people who are jobless. These are not people who they're frustrated. These are not people who don't have anything to do. Men looking at them, you know that they are family men, they have things to do. There are people who have brain, who know what they are talking about. So they know if you leave whatever they are supposed to be doing, come out and they talk with it that they talk. So if it's not important and necessary for them to do it. Thank you very much, Biafran Chai, and every other Mazi for the house.
Thank you.
Oh, hey, Biafra.
Almost hey Biafra. Ada. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much, Ada.
Oh,
Thank
hey,
you very, very much, Ada. Thank you very, very much, Ada, for this your contribution. Now, like I said to my comrades here, around here with us, around here with me, my people, we are on Rapture Media under the leadership of Mazen American. Like I said, please, I want us to be using 10 minutes this time around, please. 10 minutes, just watch your time and use only 10 minutes so that we can go round to 2 rounds before we finish. I will play that voice of unknown person to Rabbi Shas. After I finish that voice, I think the voice is not too much. Let me see it, because I know a lot of people have heard it. If the voice is too much, it's not too much. It's 2 minutes, 14 seconds. It's not much. I will play it. Then after I play it, I want to ask Onajite what he think about this message, about the voice note. Every one of us will talk about it, and I want every one of us to use 10 minutes. So when Onajite finish, I will call the next person what he understood about this message or voice note that they sent to Rabbi Shas. And I want you people to understand, after the voice message, there was a write-up by Rabbi Shas said, will we capture it? Trust me, that is the message back. After you listen to that voice, that is another message now that Rabbi Shas now wrote to the person. He said, will we capture it? Trust me. Don't call them, those people that they will mention in this audio tape. They say, Rabbi Shas tell the guy, don't call them. We shall capture them, definitely. Not the way you think. Trust me, I am on it. So those people that they will mention on these voice notes, Rabbi Shas is trying to tell the unknown person that he should not call them, that he is on it. But definitely they will capture these people. Now let us listen to the voice. And then on Ajite, after the voice, I want you to take the floor, please.
I'm from here. As I wait for this broadcast, I am
And Mazo Onajite, please, I'm sorry, this is an in Igbo, but I know that you have already got the message before, and probably you know what it's all about, right? Okay, but we have to play it for avoidance of doubt.
There were Mazi. I'm from here. As I wait for this broadcast, I am so this broadcast need reach a file, which more and go send go me very, very well. But as now, I ain't got I capture more that radio Biafra. I wonder our people is you because when I had a kuna that radio Biafra. As now, I ain't get where one you're like start from all the broadcasters who go and hook private, you know. Or when they have some money to take care of their daily activities. And yeah, to calm them down. And what that push it get down and yeah. You know? So I am here like this. I don't know. As I get captured that radio again, our leader we give account on everything. Because that radio and when you find a weba, because I don't know how you think about it. But we don't know these people like my parents, my when which cannot to low butcher Monday or genuine Monday, blood genuine. I really more like this. What I hope, you know. I'm a normal format in charge of that radio, but upon my gauge, who one do I will capture the ipob community radio because I'm on my brother myself format in charge down. Like he came to Kenya, South Africa, and work it out now. You know those kind of people. Always go Kahacho. I am Haja. So I don't know what you think about it. Maybe we can work towards that. You know, get our people together because this thing is very, 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 very serious.
Okay, my comrade. Okay. After the voice note, so the Rabbi Shas replied to the guy, "We shall capture it. We will capture it. Trust me." After everything the guy said, Rabbi Shas wrote, "We will capture it. Trust me. Don't call them. We shall capture it definitely." Not the way you think. Okay. Now I want to go to Mazi Onajite, please. What do you have to say? And please make sure you watch your time, please. Watch 10 minutes, please. Don't speak more than 10 minutes. The floor is yours. Explain to us, what do you understand, or do you think that they can be able to?
Yeah, my brother, no problem. You know, there's something that I observe our people, especially our people who are working on media, especially our people who are speaking to our people on media. There is a similar problem that they all have. And I have been beckoning on this very thing, on this very particular problem in several occasions. I've made broadcasts on it, I've talked about it so many occasions. You know, when somebody prays, just like our leader has been praising some of us, saying, "Oh, listen to this, listen to that."
And my people, my Mazi, don't worry, Madie, I'm sorry because this thing that I read now, I just saw it. I made a mistake. It was not definitely, it was differently. That the way the guy was thinking about it is the way, not definitely, differently, so that the guy will know that the way they will swavel it will be differently. You know what I mean? So continue, Mazi, because I want to make the English correct, please.
So there is this thing, and it has become a very big problem to most of our broadcasters. And Not just the people who have fall into this very particular trap. I'm also saying it for the current people, that so that it will not be tomorrow the same thing, this similar thing will happen to any of us on this very screen tomorrow. Our people, most especially our broadcasters, they are unable to handle what they call praise. When somebody praise you, he praise you to be able to do more of what you are doing, to be able to, to continue in the way, in the path you are toying. He's not praising you because you have now become a chef of your own. You have now become a boss of your own. You can now create another Biafra struggle, or when you are going out of Biafra struggle, when you are going out of IPOB movement, you will go with the members of the family. And I can also assure you that most of those people who are still following this very guy blindly, it will come to a time. They will also reject it. They will be the first people. They will be among the people that will be castigating it. That is the thing that he don't understand. Because somebody praise you, then you let that get into your head, then you believe you have arrived. Who tell you say you don't arrive? Now who tell you say you don't arrive? IPOB made you. None of us sitting down here that I don't know any of you. I know nobody on the screen. I have no business with you. I don't know who you are. But I knew all of you because of this very great noble family, IPOB. IPOB made every one of us here. I don't know who they call whatever the name be. I don't know these people from anywhere. IPOB made every one of us. They got to say, I don't arrive. Abiochichi of what these are. It is. I don't even call it pride. It is madness. It is madness. Like I always say, if you are looking for pride, go to the coastal region. You will see what they call pride. Now, pride makes some people say, "I'm not going to line up for me. We don't control many soldiers. Me, we don't control many men under ammunition. I'm not going to line up for back of one Igbo man calling them the Kanu. Because they do all here Biafra. He will come be my leader. I'm going to swear out in support of him. Because of pride, not that they accept in open. They accept that this guy is a different human being. But because of that pride, for them to humble themselves, say, you are my leader. I believe, man, most of our, don't let me call him, make come be like, say, person, don't they go on another area entirely. Most of our leaders in this very strong, they can testify to this. They hold meetings with some of those people. They accept that this guy called Mazenam is doing a great job. But for them to be able to humble themselves and follow him, to be able to achieve the freedom that will benefit every one of us, they said, no, I'm not going to go line up for back of Igbo man. Pride. And I don't even call it pride. I call it stupidity, foolishness. Because somebody hail you on program, because Mazenam they can't call your name, they believe say you don't dare ever. Who told you? Who told you that you are somebody? Not be this diaspora where all of us say. We know how the system works in every European country, including the America. So you cannot, there is no way you can, unless your hand not clean. If your hand not clean, you they do drug, you they do evil work. Now that time you go talk say maybe you get where your wallet be, where other people wallet not be like that. So what is all this stupidity, all this pride of it? Then after all these things, you now come. After you don't do all the old things, what you don't do, you say you want to take over Radio Biafra. From who? From who? Radio Biafra that you created, the one that you launched. Who are you taking over Radio Biafra from? For me, when I saw those audio and when somebody posted it, shared to me, I'm not even listening to it finish. And because the person posted me, can't send the response of this so-called rabbit. he sent the write-up of this rabbit. He sent it. So once I read the write-up, I said, this, you know, it is when I give you listening ears, when I give you attention, that is when you will be telling me how you want to connive or how you want to. Even there's somebody that came to me. There's somebody who came to me. In fact, it's one of the people that I respect so much in this very struggle. And I was so disappointed. You people are even talking about people who are trying to create a Edu kingdom. You don't even know the other things that is coming. And we are going to do a very large expose on that. A very large expose on that. You are talking, you only know about the Edu kingdom, you know about the people who are trying to disrupt ipob. You don't even know the big masquerade coming under. This man said, they say, on Nigeria, they say, you not go, say, they not contact you. Maybe they not contact you at all. You not go, you will be blind follower. You be this one, you be that one. And me tell them, say, you be my son. You be my son. Anything I talk to you, you don't listen to me. After all the whole thing, I can, for your life, bros, not ever call my number again. Not ever for your life call my number again. It is when I call to give you listening ear. Now you go call the talk, maybe you want brand or you want. I don't give listening ear to. In ipob, in this very strong that I am today, I talk for myself and I always say it in the open. I am whiter than white. I am whiter than snow. There's no way you can rob me. There's no way, because I will not even give you the chance. That is the bitter truth. I will not give you the chance. I will not. It is. Oh, now you go even they hold me. Now you go fit chop my money. I don't go fit chop anything. I cannot benefit anything from you in any aspect. Unless you will benefit from, because I make sure that I maintain that very standard. Because I have learned a lot. I have understood that in this very struggle, since once you start having associate, as me and Nadia now, as we finish this program, Nadia is here. Nadia is here. Unless there's an important call that we have to work together on some certain issue. I don't call people. Now when me and you they talk, me and you go they like say, and this is the problem of so many Biafrans. When you are trying to know more than your capacity, when you are trying to know more than you're supposed to know, then you start, before you know, you have already faded out. Because you are prognosing, you want to know more than your office or more than what you're supposed to know in the struggle. Because you have intention of challenging the leadership, because you have the intention of challenging Mazen and becoming all the struggle entirely in the future. That was the reason why you are prognosing in everywhere. And they said that so person they do, and you want know this one. Waiting. What is all this madness for? And now you make all these kind of people still come outside today when they talk about we are taking over radio. Hey, what's radio? Your papa buy radio. I mean, about radio they talk about. What's radio they talk about specifically? You won't go take over radio. And I can assure you these people have failed, and we have seen their best of their best. We have seen their strength. We know how far they can go. We know how far they can go. All their strategy, all their everything that they have done their worst. They cannot go more further than this. They are only playing their last card. And we can assure them that it is a fail on arrival. All their tricks, all their plans, it is dead on arrival. And I can assure them. So in all and all, comrades, it is a general advice. You don't pay attention, you don't give listening ears, so that you will not be infected. So that you will not be infected with these bad fellows. Only this you can survive in this very struggle. That is one thing that I have come to understand. When that is the reason why Mazen himself always say, don't think maybe you are keeping friends, you are keeping associates, so that the day you will fumble, you will see people that will speak or go with you. Nobody, it go shock you. It never clear for the eye now. It don't clear. It no shock them. Oh, he'll be afraid.
Thank you, Mazi. Thank you, Mazi. Now I will go to Onyama Eshuba, please. Onyama Eshuba, please. I want you to use 10 minutes and discuss about this audio tape that we just listened, please. Don't take more than 10 minutes, please. Please, please. I'm begging you, please.
All right. Thank you, my brother Ndewo. The audio we just listened. We all know their intention. We all know their plan. And that is what they are carrying out. To bribe people. They started from for people. I believe if someone can cut this very part of my message now to Simon Epa, to Nelly Febu, Rabbi Charles, and Oyibo, Tell your politicians why we join the council is because of the way the politicians are managing things in our land. We have no future there. We believe that we have future joining the OB. So which way are you going to correct it? You want to correct it by bringing confusion to brother to own brother. Is that how you can solve the problem? If truly, if you love our people, I'm passing this message to Simon, Eba, Nelly Ofebu, and all the rest of them and co. If you love our people, you know what we are suffering for. We need good road, security, hospital, education, work. Let us live like a human being. You can't just wake up one morning, you see police barge into your room and kill your brother or kill your sister there and tell you nothing will happen. And through the case, they will die the story like that and nothing will happen. So any of you who is inside this struggle, all these guys, we are measuring their name now. We are calling their name because there are so many of them has never shown their face. But I'm using this opportunity to pass my message to them, to let them know that there is no road there. No matter amount of money they bribe you with, my dear, you must finish that money. You go eat and finish. Even if they give you 25 or 30 or 50 million today, how much is the best Mercedes? To live that kind of house you are dreaming of, how much do you think you can use to build it? At the end of the day, before you can build the test of that your house and your Mercedes you want to drive, and the kind of suit you will be wearing, that money will vanish. And you will come out again to search for money again. Have you think about your future generation? And I'm so these guys, they came to destroy, nothing again. Are you not seeing it? My people, the advice I'm giving you today. Either you move or you get out from the way. Let's move and progress. Why do they catch Nnamdi Kanu? Very simple message to tell you how wicked these people are. Make life good for people, for the masses, the people you claim that you are governing. Make life easier for them. That is difficult thing for them. Nnamdi Kanu is not asking them for money. He's not asking them to be a governor or to be a president. No. Make life easy for people. Difficult. Imagine somebody now, police will catch somebody in Nigeria. I'm not talking about Nigeria. In our own land, they will catch us and dump somebody in a cell. And the law says that somebody don't have to be in a cell in 24 hours. So what the hell the person is doing in the cell? Take the person to the court. When he reaches to the court, adjournment. This is why we are tired. And so many of them are not seeing it. What concerns them is money. It's just like this boy now, Simon. They are promising heaven and earth. Do this, do that. We have to be in one Nigeria. Do this, destroy them. One Nigeria is better. But Simon, you are looking at Nigeria. Are you seeing Nigeria like something that will be better? Are you seeing Nigeria in any way that will be better? Huh? Look at the way they are going now. Look at their strategy now. They are moving now. The next thing again, you will see from them now. They will shift to this their barbaric government. They will shift it to Atiku. That is their next level now. They will give the Atiku. And you will see some of our people now, they will start jumping up. Yes, Atiku will work. Atiku will work. No. I promise you guys, take the oil. We don't need oil. We have our brain to move forward, not oil. Nigeria have been sucking that oil for how many years, even before I was born. Yet they never make any progress with that oil. And you see some people here commenting, telling you that the Biafra is dead. This one, that one, that. My people, my final message here is this. Go and join Biafra meeting anywhere you are. Go and register your name. And read our code of conduct. Follow the rules. Let nobody deceive you. We do not hate anybody, but what they are doing is what we hate. Look at the audio message they played here. The way a grown person like Rabbi Charles, by his age 9, he's supposed to be planning, making a good plans how where he came from will be good for him and for his own generation. And look at the plan he's making to destroy, telling him, don't worry that they're going to do this or do that. My people, I greet all of you now. We must stand and fight these people to the end until they surrender. All hail Biafra, they won't.
Yes, Mazi, thank you, Mazi. Thank you very much. Methuselah, I want you to go on with this video. Please, 10 minutes. Don't take more than 10 minutes, please. Thank you. Go on. Mazi Methuselah, the floor is yours. Methuselah, the floor is yours, please. Are you listening, Methuselah?
You are referring to me?
Yes, I'm talking to you, Methuselah.
All right,
Mazi.
all right. I don't know why the network is really, but you can hear me clearly.
Of course, I can hear you clearly. Continue for 10 minutes, please. Thank you.
All right. I wouldn't even waste 2 minutes because I know why I use a harsh voice on them. I don't pity them. I call them on here. I would have even wanted you to give them opportunity to call in. I don't want to waste time. Highest I will spend in my talking now is just only 2 minutes. And now I want you to pay attention to the voice you are going to hear. And this voice is going to tell you that you should be happy of this moment. Many of you should be happy. Imagine we have this kind of mentality and we need to enter the Biafra we are fighting for. It will be another Nigeria inside Biafra. So many of you should be happy. If I tell you the kind of joy in me, when I remember the situation we are now, I derive joy seeing that things is going in this way. So I will let us begin to know who is who. This is what our leader said.
How can you do you see how people lie through their teeth? But I am happy that they are lying because it will tell us, those of you who are genuine, who are serious, who are called to undertake this very most noble of exercise. Oh,
all right, hold on there. It is not today they started lying against us. And this man is telling you that he's happy that people are lying against him. It is going to prove to him who is with him. So this is what I want many of you to understand. The situation we are now is a testing period. In fact, I even greeted this woman called Nelly Ofebu. Many of you don't understand. In every situation like this, there's a reason to know who is who. It will make many of you to be more resolute than never. Because many of you might be taking it so easy. You know, you are fighting Nigerian government, no problem. Then maybe individuals from our land coming out to castigate our leader. And you think that you don't have a job. Now you know that you have a job to do. Now you know that you have a very big task to protect what belongs to you. Now many of you can begin to experience what this man has been seeing, only him. So that is why I don't want to waste time. In summary, we should be happy for this situation. Why? Because it has exposed to us those people that have been speaking with you in the past, telling you right on. And I remember when I fall out with Ile blood, the way they are castigating my own leader. I jump into them because they are insulting the leader of the people of Biafra. And the only way I can get them is by attacking their Oba. Because what Mazinan they can mean to me, maybe what Oba mean to them. And a lot are calling me, especially the people from Igodo. A lot of them now are into this mess. They were calling me, hailing me to continue. I should not back down. I should continue every morning and night. They were calling me, mostly from Italy. And I thought that I was even with my people. I never knew that they are just they saw me as their messiah to rescue them from the mess they are into in that particular region. Now it has ball on the court. Now I've become their enemy. And I love it. I love to become such people's enemy. And that is what gives me strength. Every day I wake up, I get more energy to see people castigating me that I'm defending our own. So what we are talking, in general, all of us are one people. After all, Nelly Ofebu, she's from Igbo-speaking Biafra. When I talk about Nelly Ofebu, nobody have talked about Nelly Ofebu. But when I talk about somebody from another region, they bring divide and rule tactics in order to tie the people down. I am referring to this lady called Ejiro. When I speak and condemn what Samoneba and Nelly Ofebu is doing, she no problem. But when I talk about other people, she now remember that she will bring divide and rule. So please, our Mama say Biafran child, I want to rest my case here, but I would want to bring like 1 or 2 people from this Idu kingdom to ask questions. That claim they have, they bring it here, we destroy it. Because I know many people I'm seeing here, they are what to answer any question that is on our table. So please, I want to stop here, like I said, and I thank you for your job.
Thank you, Methuselah. Methuselah. It seems that we have a problem with your network. Okay, you have finished. Please, Mercy, Shika, Austin, please, I want you to go for 10 minutes, please. Don't waste time. I want to bring somebody in, please. What do you want to say, Onajite? Tell me.
My brother, there's something that I want to quickly chip in.
Okay.
Before the next person takes on.
Okay, go ahead. Just use 1 minute. Just use 1 minute. And excuse me, Mazi Onajite, just wait. Mazi Onajite, as you just use 1 minute, as you are dropping, Mazi Shik, I want you to take the floor. I will not mention your name. As you just drop, take the floor, please.
Okay. Brother, you know, there is this thing our people normally do, and we keep on falling into this very trap. When somebody comes, I don't attack Ilebino, I don't attack Igbo people. All these things, I don't think that any genuine IPOB this time should be falling into such trap. This is a normal. In fact, our brother just said something now. He was talking about one particular lady. I was the one that removed him in coastal region platform. I am the one who removed her from there. All these people don't belong here. All these people, we have people like that. They don't belong here. So these people want their just look at what you said now. You said I attack all these Ilebinu people. Once we call them Ilebinu, Igodo is Biafra. Delta said, even this very lady she's an Urobo girl. She's my sister. She's a Biafra. But if they attack, don't let us make this in a way whereby all these Urobo people, all these Ijo people, all these Igbo people, and that is what they are looking for as an excuse to shoot to the world or to other people who are gullible like them, that, oh, these people, they are maligning us, these people, they don't even like us, all this is their tricks, and it is not, and I will encourage us not to fall into it. If you talk about, if I talk about any Igbo man, if you attack me, I will attack you direct. I'm not going to say Igbo, nothing like that. If you talk about Urobo man, if I talk, even we in the coastal region, this is still happen. Not just only the coastal and the interland. Within the coastal region, if the German they talk for forum, say, why are we not going to do this thing? This thing no good. Urobo man go say, this is your people self. This is your people self. No, they can't get Urobo people. All these things are madness. So we must not fall into this trap again. Thank you.
Sorry, my network has been so bad. So that was what I've been battling with all this while.
Okay, Mazi Shika, sorry, if you're battling with your network, maybe if you finish, if you want to, you have something else to do, you can go. If you want, because I don't. Okay?
So no problem, but the network, that was why I wasn't really stable.
No problem. Okay.
So anyway, I know I missed some lines. Anyway, I missed some lines of discussions, and I heard briefly the audio voice of talking about hijacking of the platforms and all this. First of all, what I want our listeners and each and every one of us to understand is this. You see, the problem I have found or realized in this struggle we are doing is that we have not yet appreciated the gravity of what we are fighting for. And let me tell you, like somebody rightly said some time ago, he said, unexamined food is not worth eating. Most of us.
Please, Mazi Shika, please. I'm sorry to tell this to our comrade here. After somebody says something, there's somebody on the ground, and I want to bring him, but I couldn't. He's still on the ground. Maybe when somebody done, anybody that want to leave, so that I can bring the person, he will just speak for just for a while. Okay, I'm sorry, my people. I have to bring somebody in. Thank you, Mazi. Thank you very much for that. Thank you. Continue, Mazi Shika.
Okay, before you cut me off, one of the things I realized that we've not really understood the gravity of oil. At a point in this struggle, it becomes a socialite platform. People felt this is the reigning thing, this is what everybody seems to be talking about, this is where the crowd, let me just join. And they share the social platform. It began to look to be an entertainment thing. The reason being that majority of people you see at the base of this struggle don't even understand the gravity of the battle we are. So many of us are so poorly informed that they believe that battle is only when you define a conventional war, when you're fighting on trenches. They don't understand that one of the most extensive and expensive battle of modern war is the mind battle, the battle of mind. Because you destroy people from their psyche. That is just it. So because our people have a less knowledge about mental war, what we call asymmetric warfare, or conventional warfare, that's why you see them, thinking that this is just a game of you press today, then you get your freedom tomorrow. They don't understand, and they need to be properly informed. I told somebody, I think you told me I have 10 minutes anyway. I told somebody, I said to somebody, whether you like it or not, we have a leader who have a very strong background on what freedom fighting is all about. Sometimes that is the way it is. Sometimes you need to dive into a water to stir up the water. Sometimes it calls for you to dive into a very unfamiliar, unfriendly environment in order for you to stir up. And I told someone, I said, look, if our leader has been someone who subscribed only on diaspora broadcasts, who is not also ready, configured mentally to pass through pains if the need arises, believe you me, a lot of people will not take him serious. One of the reasons why people are taking Onyendu serious is that Onyendu is not just a diaspora-based freedom fighter. He has tested the thorns on the domestic front. Because this freedom you're fighting, you have a dual people to convince, the diaspora base and the domestic base. And one of the ways he has been carrying the domestic front along is anytime he passes through the situation he's currently in. It makes people to convince that we even have a leader who is not just talking about being overseas and living in comfortable. He knows he has tested almost every front of the call for it. And that's why he can never be matchable with anybody within those shouting, we are leader of freedom or not. So we the followers must understand. I keep saying it. I don't have, personally myself, I don't have issues. When I see somebody I know is playing the script of the oppressor, I don't have issue with that. Where I have issue with myself is when I become so gullible, so stupid, not to be able to diagnose and know that this person is just an instrument of the oppressor. Because I cannot tell the oppressor to pause from trying to destroy what I'm doing. I don't have that right. I don't have that control. But I have control to make sure I stop his advancement. But to tell him to stop planning is practically impossible. So what we are seeing today, whether you like it or not, the oppressors must do their own part. And let me say this, for most of us who don't understand the technology these guys are working with, very, very important we understand, because we are in the age of information technology. We're in the age of people using artificial intelligence in doing most jobs human beings can do. There's something happening that most of us don't understand, and it's very, very pertinent. I say it here. Nigerian government has spent billions of naira in what we call digitally generated trolls. They are called trolls. Trolls are spelled TROLLS. And how it works is this robotic you are saying, if I say something like me, they program it on my wall, for instance. If I say, Reverend Child, God blesses you, automatically, those trolls will write, there's a generated program they have. I cannot see over 10,000 comments against what I said. Now, if I'm not familiar or acquainted with all these comments coming attacking me because I said, Reverend Child, God bless you, I would think I'm just standing alone. The easiest way to know these trolls, to know these electronic generated comments, the easiest way is a profile account of this comment. Go to the account, click on the wall. You will see that either that account is opened in 2019, 2020, because the project, they took the ownership of that application from China late 2019. That was when they took it. When they took the delivery of that particular. Sorry, you want to say something?
Your time is about off. Your time is about off. Okay. Just use 1 minute and round up so we go to Mazi Patrick in Kem, please.
Okay, so when the easiest to diagnose these things so that you don't get discouraged when you see all these things coming after coming in the comment section. Just profile the account. You discover there's no single thing to see on those profiles. Some of them are even old account, but nothing happens on that one. So these are true. So we must understand and educate our people properly on the artificial intelligence deployed against us. Thank you.
Thank you, Mazi Sheik Austin. Now I will go to Mazi in Kem Patrick. Mazi in Kem Patrick, you have already listened to what we have discussed. We want to give you now 5 minutes to tell us what you want to tell our audience and the Biafra in general. Then I will go to Mazi Ezejimado. Then I will still come back to you, Mazinkem, but I want you to use 5 minutes now to say something. Then I will take you off. I go to Mazi Ezejimado. Then I will stay back to you again. Then take the floor, Mazinkem Patrick. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Biafran child. Mazi Ezejimado, I greet you. Good afternoon. Onajite, I greet you. Oyemechi Band, Mazi Austin Chika. Unfortunately, our brother Methuselah, one name Methuselah, gave me the opportunity. He stepped aside for me to step in. I also want to thank him for giving me that possibility and privilege. It's my pleasure to be here today. Even though you guys organized this great event without giving me a formal investigation, I still have to find my way to intrude, because what you guys are doing is echoing all over the world. People are watching you. We understand that today is a free day almost everywhere in the world, and it gives people the opportunity to listen. People who are sitting in their homes all over the world, you have been able to bring the best program to them today, because they say that idle mind is the devil's workshop. You've been able to use this program to occupy their mind today, 25th of December 2021, and make certain expositions and very, very important educative section for those who have a genuine heart in the struggle for Biafra restoration. And not just Biafrans, but non-Biafrans as well, friends of Biafrans who are following what we are doing. I've followed you since 1 a.m. and it's 20 minutes past 5 p.m. That is quite a very, very long program. And I see that your energy is still strong. You haven't slept on duty. I want to say thank you to all of you. Why did I come in? I came in because of the audio of the people who were planning how to hijack Radio Biafra. That was what actually made me to say I have to come in. You know, we had a program with Maazeze yesterday in BTV, and I wanted him to play that audio. Unfortunately, the time was not friendly. We've already spent over 4 hours, and I said would be playing it some other time. So we're going to return to that audio consecutively, consistently, because it's very, very important we point our torchlight in that audio. That audio is a typical example of what have been going on when Biafrans come out to say they are bribing them. When Biafra said that they are paying them to speak against IPOB leadership. When Efe came to my program, I invited her to narrate how and what happened. A lot of people were like, oh, you wouldn't have entertained her. How can you do that? A lot of people didn't want to hear that truth. Some people up to today are even against me because I brought her to the program to tell Biafra, because I believe her. I know that she's not the type of person who will make up story. But today we've now seen that the story is now adding up. That the fight against IPOB leadership is not just an ordinary fight, but a fight that also goes with incentives, people being paid. So when you see somebody speaking against IPOB leadership, you should now be able to understand that money have exchanged hands somehow. And this audio, when you look from the voice of the person communicating, you can detect the posture of that person, that is, he was in a relaxed mood, either lying on the bed, on the cushion in his house or somewhere, but the voice is in a relaxed mood. Now, somebody who is in bedroom plotting how to go and bribe Ike Peter of Radio Biafra, how to buy our brother in Israel, because they believe that money is their problem. This is the mentality of the people we are fighting against. Unfortunately for me, none of them have been able to approach me. You know, I have been a very strong voice in the struggle for Biafra restoration. Does it mean that they have not noticed me? None of them have been able to approach me to say, which one? You know, it's just unfortunately that they didn't notice me. You know, the thing they paid me say that, because if there is anybody that deserves to be approached to be bribed, not the number one, but they have not been able to. Maybe because they know that they cannot come close. That is by the way. And what I'm trying to point out here specifically, if my time gets to the 5 minutes, you let me know and I will give space for the next person. One thing I want Biafrans to understand is that we should be asking questions, where are all this money coming from? Because nobody will just sit back and use the snap and be bribing people. Where are all this money coming from? These are the questions Biafrans should. Yes, Mazi, Biafran child, you raise your hand.
When I raise my hand, that means that you have only 1 minute.
Okay. So
Thank
now
you.
these are the questions. because if we're able to trace the root of the money, that will help us a lot to, of course, also demystify some of the mysteries in this battle. Is it the money that Biafrans are contributing? Is it the Nigerian government that is giving out this money to spread across? Because we knew that Lai Mohammed at some point asked, people who have up to 10,000 followers to come forward, that they are ready to give them incentive. Where are all the money coming from? And until we answer that question, it will go a long way to help us in our demystifying the fight that we are fighting. Thank you very much, Maz.
Thank you, Mazi. Still be there. I want you to stay there. Mazi, Ezejimado, please. Mazi Ezejimado, you will use only 3 minutes, okay? Because we have covered 4 hours. We're supposed to use 4 hours, 30 minutes, but we have covered 4 hours, 21 minutes. Please use 3 minutes and also be your last, what they call it, your conclusion, something like that. What they used to call this, I've forgotten. Say English, not
my
be our
last
word.
submission.
Your last submission, or yes, your last submission. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
the general. Thank you, my
You're
fellow
welcome.
comrades.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
And thank you, Biafrans. What, in conclusion, what I want to tell all of you that are always on media, the media warriors of IPOB and members of IPOB worldwide, if you say you love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB, you must obey their commandment. You don't obey their commandment, you go away. And when you are expelled and you continue using the name of IPOB to do fundraising in the name of ESN, when DOS have given the order that nobody should do fundraising in the name of ESN without approval from DOS, and somebody went on to do that, is a crime, because IPOB is a legally registered freedom fighting movement all across the whole world. It doesn't matter whatever Simon Ekpa, Nelly Ofebu, autopiloters, do demons are talking out there on social media. I keep repeating it. We are going to use them to teach others a lesson. I repeat, we are going to use them to teach others a bitter lesson. What is that lesson? That in their next world, nobody, no matter they give you all the billions in the whole world for you to attempt to kill Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, for you to attempt to destroy this noble family, for you to attempt to hijack the Radio Biafra, the mouthpiece, the hallowed platform, where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for years and years built it to propagate this gospel for our people to be free. You thought you can work with Nigerian government to go and kidnap our leader, bring him into Nigeria, turn around to accuse innocent people falsely. You have no evidence. You have no proof. Rather, you say Elohim told you. No problem. But when we are finished with all of you, Simon Ekpa, Nelly Ofebu, Madam Oyibo, Rabbit Charles, all these moles, our leader have said, the moles inside us, we know them. And we are tracking all of you down. Lawsuits are coming. I say lawsuits. It's not about maybe bringing you to court. It's writ we are going to throw to all of you, wherever you live in Western world. Our happiness is that this happened for us to know who is who in IPOB. And you say you're a member of IPOB. IPOB has helped you to get papers as an asylum seeker.
and manipulated into giving up the fight for Biafra because one of the uncircumcised was also being shared. Or the Mego Juku, the leader of Biafra, was again betrayed and manipulated without knowing it and without getting a dime for it. Now he went on and on. He went into Wazirike. How, so now the question, this same person that is propagating the Hindu gospel started by accusing people in the finance, started by accusing the secretary to the leader of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, moved the accusation to the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu family when he was lobbying Chinasa Nworu to join him in their coup. Chinasa Nworu was not a genocidist, but when Chinasa Nworu refused to join the coup to overthrow Chike Doziem, automatically Chinasa Nworu became a genocidist. So if Chinasa Nworu had accepted the coup and betrayed Chike Doziem and overthrow and become the abolish ESL, abolish the, see, these are the things we are saying to our, not in any way. I don't know what is happening. Am I live? Am I there? You took me out.
It's fine. I'm the one that pushing it. It's fine. It's fine. Continue.
Okay, you took me out. Somebody who have taken her madness from accusing Nena Anya of, in fact, she said that Nena Anya had bought all the whole property in Europe with IPOB money. No evidence. They accused the secretary of our leader, Mazen Nam. The whole thing went on to the family, to even in Nnamdi Kanu himself. When you accuse the family of Nnamdi Kanu, you cannot separate Nnamdi Kanu from his family. Automatic. That means for Nnamdi Kanu to be separated from his family, he has to change his name, change his lineage, in fact, remove himself from his family. Which means Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's wife too is involved in those who betrayed Biafra, because Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's wife and children are part of the family. So it is very, very important that now they have moved the accusation to Ojukwu, that Ojukwu betrayed Biafra, that the name is supposed to be Idu. And the funniest part is that some idiots are buying into it. And when we say that people should join IPOB, this is the reason. This battle we are facing now is the reason. We'll be shouting, join, so that you'll be able to have a stand. You'll be able to have a stand. Many people who are, percentage of people who are running up and down confused today are confused because they are not in IPOB. They don't know what is happening. They have been sitting on the fence. They are just supporters who love what we are doing. And that is why you see confusion. As far as we know that there are some idiots in IPOB who have also joined them, who have received money in one way or the other, just like they are bribing people all over the place. Some have been bribed, no doubt. There are some idiots who cannot even identify their left from their right in IPOB. So it's important that program like this is brought forward for our people, because, my dear, when you see certain commentators say you are making them popular, yes, it's our duty to make them popular. It is our duty. We have a responsibility to expose them to the world by making them popular. Because if we all keep quiet, they will feel that they are winning, that they are controlling the media. But our duty is to bring them to their knees by exposing them. Not paying attention to. I appreciate you bringing me. It's a pleasure and honor to be here. And I also want to thank our viewers who come. In fact, everywhere, the whole internet is on fire because of this program. People are watching all over the place. And I want to say thank you, Mazo Emechu, Inspector General Ekenemge. You are doing well. You are doing well. Mazo Zeji Ekenemge, our elder state. In fact, the house is complete. We have our elder statesman there. We have our Inspector General. We have our Brafan child, who is also a general in his own rank as well. Then we that are corporals and no boy, and I so known as, it's my pleasure to be here today. Thank you very much. And
thank you.
Have a wonderful is Sunday. No, today is Saturday.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. I greet you all, everyone that joined us today. I greet you, Mazin Patrick. I greet you, Onyame Shoba. I greet you, Mazi Ezeji. I greet you, Metusela Wande Metu Headache. I greet you, Mazi Austin Shika. I greet you, Mazi Onajite Higo. I greet every Biafrans for joining us today, and I thank you all for joining us today on Rapture Media under the leadership of Mazen Namdekano. And I pray to Chukwu Kikabiama that he will guide us and protect us and give us more knowledge. We also pray to our leader Mazen Namdekano, who is in DSS Don John. God will protect him and guide him and cover him with his blanket, which is Chukwu Kikabiama. We pray to God. We also bless the DOS and bless all the whole Biafrans in general. Mostly the family members of IPOB. Chukwu will bless them. Chukwu will bless the family of the leader of indigenous people of Biafra. Chukwu will bless the wife and the kids. Chukwu will bless the family of Eze Kanu Israel. The whole family, Chukwu will bless you people, and Chukwu will bless the DOS and the whole Biafrans. I thank you all, my great people, and also bless the Biafran Shadinwa Chineke Mazo Kechukwu, the general, also our technical operator on the ground. I greet you all. We are also coming tomorrow by the special grace of Chukwu Kikabiama. I greet you all. May Chukwu Kikabiama be with every one of you. I pray. Ise.
Type of nepotism and retrogressive.
You will never get up from that bed. And when the man sent people to come and kill the Elijah, first 50 set of people with their captain died. Fire consumed them. The second one, the same thing. The third one came and began to dialogue, beg, in other words. And when he followed them, the angel of God asked him to go and follow them. And when they get to that place, he told the king rightly that because you went to go and look other gods,